Hello everyone, this is Kami along with
Dude. Hello.
and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be building Lego set 40484, which does not appear to have an actual name. So because of the 404, I'm going to call it Name Not Found.
Yes.
But it is looks to be a nice little scenic scene with an elf and a reindeer at the North Pole, so...
It's a cousin to Missing Name.
Yes.
Or Missing
And it
Now.
is one of the limited edition Christmas sets from, what was it, last year?
Last year or the year before.
It is interesting that this one does not come with a name for some
Yes.
reason.
I'll take these. And
Oh,
we do
goody,
have
stickers.
But hey, we have night sky stickers and a moon.
Yes. That's bag 2, bag 1, bag 2.
So, if I've scheduled things correctly, this is actually Christmas Day. Merry Christmas! See, and since I put these out at...
There's not even a name on this one inside. Anyway.
No.
As you were about to say that.
But yeah, as I do a slight, and I'll take all 3 bag 2s here. Later today, I am trying to have a live stream, which I have some Steam games to give away via Humble Bundle. So just stop by. That's all that'll be asked. You don't have to subscribe even or like, although both of which are very much appreciated. Trust me, they are very appreciated. But no, stop by, get a game, be given out at random, and just chat and chill as we do other Lego sets as well.
Yes.
Not sure what we're building yet.
Oh, I'm sure you'll have a couple things to build, dude. Hint, hint.
Yay! I was going to say, we're technically doing this a few days before, and so I said if I schedule things right.
Yes.
And if I scheduled it wrong, oops. One, two,
If it's been scheduled wrong, then it's not Christmas Day today. But you'll know that on Christmas Day we plan to do what we have just discussed.
No, yeah, Christmas Day.
Well, I was just saying in case we
Yeah.
did not.
Yeah. Paranoia. Also, I noticed that it's very interesting. The elf is in bag 2.
Yes. But
As I'm being bad and putting your elf together.
how could you?
I know.
I am offended.
I'm sorry.
Obviously, I'm doing such interesting stuff with my own pieces here.
Yes. And I go and ruin it by putting together part of it before you're even supposed to. For shame.
I can't take them anywhere, folks.
No. Always gotta be messing with something. That's why I became an engineer. Yes, actually, my 1 degree does say engineering. Yes, engineers. For when people want to just go, I wonder what this will do. Neat! It didn't kill me. And that's how you get an engineer. Sometimes that's a little more true than you want it to be. Oh. That's scientists in general.
So bag 1 is basically focusing on
Base.
just the base here. And as I almost dropped part of the base. But this is one of my favorite steps. Brick.
Done.
Done. Step 1, done.
Yes. Try to not have these in your way as I sort.
I just realized I am way off camera.
Oopsie. Hold on.
The good news is I have not actually built anything yet.
Wow. Woo!
Dude
Live
fixes
editing.
this. Oh, that's a little log. Okay, I just was
neat.
going, what is that? Anyway, as I was saying, one of my favorite steps. Peace. Down. Step done.
Yeah.
But yeah, thankfully I hadn't quite started working on anything yet.
Yeah.
That is my fault there, folks.
Also, a little bit of dudes because he's the one who set the camera in the position it was in. I called myself out. Yeah, if I make a mistake, I will gladly call out my mistakes. And this is just a minor thing I've learned through the years. If you admit to a mistake early, before it's ever a big problem, or even right as it becomes a problem, it becomes much less of a problem. And I do mean much less. Hey, sometimes when you call out a problem early enough, you've then actually helped create a solution. I always do like how LEGO uses those odd colored pieces when they're going to be covered up.
Yes.
Just to make it easier.
Yes.
I am disturbed by the lack of frog. Oh.
It is interesting how they've swung towards using the frog in just so many ways recently.
Yes. And I'm all for it. Do you realize how many times it's been used as poop?
Oh gosh.
Twice. Twice to my knowledge. One is in the castle set, which I do not have. I'm not hinting at Kami, just to be clear. Kami knows the wish list of LEGO sets I have.
Yes.
That would be nice, but that is not one of my I need this set. And what was it? A Jurassic Park, I think it was, or Jurassic World set.
With the Triceratops?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that would be the original Jurassic
Yeah.
Park. That iconic scene.
Yes, with it.
Of a massive pile of poop.
Yes. I'm still amazed there was a
set
like
for
that.
Now, being a fan of said movie, I have no complaints, just it's surprising.
Yes. And no, I did not buy Kami that set for Christmas.
How dare?
I was looking for another set and I got fixated on the bugs and that's been sold out.
Yeah. Honestly, though, the bug set was the immediate, like, ooh.
Yeah. Yes, how to suck up to Kami. NASA. Cool bugs.
Dinosaurs.
Yep.
All the sciencey stuff that Well, either surprise or not at all.
Yeah.
Depending on who you ask.
In other words, how we get along so well. We're also technically both the same kind of crazy, so that helps.
It certainly doesn't hurt.
Oh.
Okay, I got that. I didn't fill you in quite yet, but I'm not off pace, so to speak.
No.
You go here. Here. This is one of the slightly longer white pieces.
I built a carrot. Shh. Don't tell Kami. Oh.
He's building my set for me,
Yes.
folks.
I know. Technically, that's a piece of elf holds too. I'm just fixated on the elf. Who knew?
Aha, here you are. Oh. That moment when I should have been paying more attention. How do I fix
Which one do you
this?
need to remove?
The one right in the middle here. The sloped one. Yeah. Yeah. So if I could get that back and I can fix that, I just need to take a moment to figure out how.
I'm not sure that's gonna... Oh, actually, yeah. Getting the piece out that's next to it.
Getting the piece out that's next to it might
It's just a
do
challenge right now.
something. Yeah, it's just...
We may do that off camera for a second.
Well, actually, let me go for the one next to the one that's next to it. And that might...
Be easier.
That'll give me a...
Starting point.
Yes. There we are. The easiest thing is to not make the mistake in the first place, but sometimes you can find a good workaround.
Yep. And again, that is why we have a brick separator.
Yep.
We actually have a couple. Just that one's a pretty color.
Yes. Sorry, just momentarily trying to...
I can get out if nothing else now. Oh, I see what you're doing. That works.
Work around that way.
Yep.
Pry that. Put you back. Put you on this while I'm thinking of it. Because that was the entire part that I missed, that little jumper.
Oops.
And you were next to that, and you were next to that.
Yay!
So after backtracking, I have now arrived back where I should have been. Let's see here. There's another little slope right there. And that was the worst thing I messed up, basically. So,
And again, Lego is forgiving.
yes.
Even if that one was a little more annoying of forgiveness.
Yes. It was able to be corrected.
Yes.
We are.
Would you like me to take care of 2 of your stickers? The moon and the North Pole sign, since those are
Sure.
easy piece of stuff
Sure. Since those are easy ones to.
to figure out.
Yeah.
It's just going to be... Stickers are... Man. I love printed pieces. One moon. Actually, got that fairly centered.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of myself on that
You
one.
should be. Oh, here it is. Makes a nice little stream right here.
So yes, this scene is essentially, as noted, there we are, it's noted there, essentially the day after. Well, it's Christmas Day, so the reindeer are now being able to relax and chill, and still would
And get a
maybe-
nice little snack.
Yep, and the elves would still be helping them out.
Nope, that's not the right one. There it is. So this will be interesting. Right, I need 2 of these. Stick that there. This here. This curved piece.
Curved piece? Oh, I see. The shadow was made me go, is that down all... Yeah, it is down all the way. It's just a shadow through me. If I'd have looked at the screen, which we have over there, I'd have gone, oh, okay.
That piece was not fully settled though.
It's a shame we have no place to put that Lego Titanic set. That would have been a good one to get you for Christmas.
Ah, yes. Another thing to highlight is that some things that are just, I guess, engineering in general.
Yeah.
Of course, Titanic hits a few other marks in that area where it's just like, yeah, it's a sad story, but it's interesting to study what happened.
Yes. I'm gonna say something else as you're building.
Yes.
Goals of the new year. Get a flatter table to work on, because this hump is
Starting to mess
cause
with
you
some
issues.
of the. It doesn't help for leveling out a Lego set. Is
Yeah.
what the situation is essentially it.
Yes.
That's not the right one. There it is. Okay. I'm down to the last 2 of these plates for this bag, it looks like.
Woo.
Stick you here. Stick you here. You go in here. You go in here.
I do like that little half frozen creek.
Yes.
That is a nice little touch.
It's very shiny.
Yes.
And they did it without covering up all of the interesting bits like certain companies we know.
Especially when they're tie-dyed translucent ones, which are really cool to look at, and then they're fully covered.
Yep. If you want to know what company we're referring to, go check some of our other videos out.
Yeah.
We've called them out a few times.
That's more calling out because we're going, it's so neat, why?
Yes. I think I've got... No, I don't have that right yet. Okay. You go here. Alright. Huh, interesting. They just leave this empty, it looks like.
Let's move that over just a tad because
Yeah.
There we go. Now you're not on the seam. Because it was slowly starting to
Interesting
cause
they
issues.
left that empty.
Hey, if it doesn't need to be filled, allows you to have something more interesting later, like the lantern.
Yes.
Also makes it easier to take apart later too.
True.
Of course, these diorama ones, when they're built, I tend to leave them intact.
Yes.
Because some of them more interesting.
Yes.
I will say one of the more interesting things Lego has brought back essentially, but sadly only as a with purchase, is the Lego house, the mini houses.
Ah.
Those little tiny ones where it's kind of, oh, it's so cute, it can fit on a shelf. Used to be able to get those at Toys R Us back in the day when they were their own store and not just part of Macy's. For $20 for 2 years they did them each. But they were so nice and they connected, and that's what made me start looking at some of these odd companies like KeyPlay.
Yes.
Because I want that small, cute building design again.
Yes.
And that's essentially how I ended up finding KeyPlay. And then their Pokemon line.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Putting in the roots of the trees.
Yes. The tree trunks. Woo.
Yes.
Hey, that's not an Adventure Time elephant. Never mind.
I tried to do an impression, but I can't get
No.
quite the right, almost wispy
Yeah.
sound. Okay, so that's bag 1.
Woo. And we got a spare of the cut tree.
Yes,
So that's always neat.
that is a nice little piece to have a spare of.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna move these aside.
Before moving on to try to show off the 3D element of the space
Yes.
rather than just the top down.
And that's the thing. They definitely did put a lot of thought into the base in that regard. slowly start to move everything into frame. But if something you need is...
Oh, I'm trying to locate it first.
Okay.
Steely.
Doesn't count as stealing.
I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. Ah, I see what I'm constructing. I'm making the background trees rather than the foreground trees right this moment here.
I realized I'm putting stuff under a picture. It's parts to trees.
You can already start seeing the background trees take shape.
Oh, yeah, wow, I missed that background, actually. That's a weird part. That's neat.
So the background will also have a nice 3D element, obviously.
Yes.
This piece goes again in the center, I believe. Then these here. Then the other 2 of these.
People who design these sets.
Yeah, props to...
True artists.
Yes. To be able to view in the 3D. There... You know, the term is master builder, but I would kind of almost think that they could probably call themselves sculptors, even if they could.
Yeah, to some degrees.
Yeah, the being able to visualize
True.
in the same way, to look at something and go, "Hey, I can take this piece and do this to it."
Yeah.
This wants to be such and such type of piece.
Mm-hmm.
Slight variation there to help stabilize a little bit.
Yes. That's another way to tell you're working with Lego. They figure out ways to stagger to make sure it's a stronger hold.
Yes. And then we do the same step as last time.
Mirrored.
But mirrored for stability once again.
Like the background trees.
Yes.
And Kami will show those off more in a minute.
Yes. Once I've got them closer to completion here, I should be able to show them off. Oh yeah, they're really going for the 3D effect on this background.
Yeah.
Here we are, and
which one did you need?
I need the white dots. There they are.
I think those are the ones you need?
Yes.
Yeah. Fun of white on white.
Also, because of the way that I'm sitting personally, I'm looking more towards this side.
Yeah, it also doesn't help that over here there's a microphone, not a microphone, a camera boom in the way.
Yes.
So it's Just kind of blocking vision
Yeah.
just a little.
So let's see. Huh. Okay, this is an interesting little step here. So we've got these, and then two of the 2x1 flat pieces. Jumpers, I think. Sorry. Forgive my cough there, please.
I forgive you. If people in the audience don't.
Oh, okay, I see. This is to help anchor the
Wall.
the trees to the wall, because they're not quite the same piece at this moment.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing here is I need one of these, two of these, I need, thank you.
You're welcome.
These stick this way
To lock in.
to lock in. And then I put, no, I need the darker ones. Sometimes it's obvious when you're using the wrong piece.
Yes.
And then this tops off.
And that really does lock the wall in
Yeah.
nicely.
And I know I said when closer to done, but that was the topper for the shorter tree here.
Yes.
And it locks it in nicely. I'm not quite there yet with the taller tree, it looks like. They want me to secure.
Random cat hair got in there.
How dare it?
It is gone now. The fun of owning cats, you'll find their hair everywhere. Never fails. It's kind of like, Mary, don't come into this room. Their hair still gets in here anyway.
Uh-huh. Oop.
That worked. It did a flip and landed on the manual.
Yep. But I could have found it with my feet later.
Now, let's not do that if possible.
Okay, then we need to do the same step as before. Again.
Woo!
So we're gathering the pieces I need. That, this, these pieces, the top pieces, and in.
Woo!
Let's see here. Continuing on.
I'm stealing a couple pieces.
How dare you?
I know, it's like I was looking at how the building's going and going, okay, this is the top row. I'm going to start working on stickers for you. Always fun when I'm really concentrating on something. I end up sticking my tongue out. This is why I'm really thankful I'm not on video.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then make sure I've got the 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. These are already stickered.
Yes.
Because dude has been so kind as to sticker them for me.
Yes.
Just waiting on the last one.
These long stickers are not.
They are not kind.
No. Ooh, Starry Night.
Yes, with snow.
Yes.
I presume based on the.
I'm assuming. Yeah.
I have other steps to do first.
Oh,
though.
okay.
I need the flat pieces.
There you go.
Thank you. But yes, either these are bits of snow or they're especially bright stars, which would make more sense for the background, but you know,
Hard to say. With a winter look, it might be snow.
might be snow being kicked up by wind.
Yeah.
I think I said that correctly.
It doesn't
Yes.
matter which way around it is in the end. And now to show it off. Woo! Background. Actually, yeah, that is very nice how that is designed.
So I have an elf and a lantern to place, and a carrot. Let's see here. He is standing here. The lantern is here. So there's the location. And I start building the trees. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. No.
Yeah. Sorry. Just trying to move things to make them easier for you.
Thank you.
Trying to. Pretty sure I can move this one to the spare pieces. Since you're done
Seems
with
like
the dark green.
Seems like a pretty safe bet, but we'll see here. There we go. Oh, this is where things get interesting.
The good news, all of those are the same direction.
Yes, those are all the same direction, but you can see how many layers there are to this, folks.
Just a few. It's a snow-covered tree.
Yes.
Ah, you make it twice.
Uh-huh. This is a very simple but looks like it'll be quite effective way of
Making a tree.
making a snow-covered tree.
Yes.
Let's see how this goes doing the other way around. It might actually be slightly more intuitive doing it this direction rather than the way I was doing it before.
Quite possible.
Okay. Then these go on. Uh-oh. There we are. Some pieces want to snap in.
That happens.
Yep.
It's getting that fur because then everything's aligned after.
Yep. So these go across from each other like that.
And just like that, you have most of a tree.
And then the pattern is a little different on the next one.
Yep.
On the next set of branches.
Helps diversify it.
Yes. Ah,
No! Runaway tree!
runaway branches.
Oh no.
Constantly, apparently.
I know this sticker here goes on here, I just don't know which way around that goes. So I cannot assist yet.
Please do forgive them. A little quiet right now, just trying to
Concentrate.
and get these placed properly. All right. Ah,
No!
thankfully things did not fall apart.
No. It's like they're designed to take a slight beating
Yes.
and stay together. Woo!
So there's the
Now it gets a topper.
initial. Yep.
Yep.
It's a topper. And you are this tree.
Oh. Ah. Starting to come together now.
Yes. Ah, the other one is a shorter tree.
Yes.
So, oh, thank you.
Hee 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 hee. I was sneaky. Figured of all the sneaky things I could do, that was the simplest.
True.
It's not like, and in the background I made a pumpkin. Oh wait, this has always been together.
Yes.
Good luck, pumpkin. Yes, this actually stays on the table all the time.
Yes.
Every video. It's just there, watching, judging. Questioning my sanity. Doesn't say anything though, because if I stop being the slight insane I am, it can't talk anymore. Bad joke. Please note that is not trying to offend anyone. That was just me making a bad joke.
The night Santa went crazy. Sorry.
Oh, Weird Al. Has such interesting Christmas songs.
Yes.
Not recommended for someone's first Christmas.
No. Unless you really, really know that person.
True.
And they like that type of humor.
Yeah. You know, our friend Zombie Go Nom, as noted in a few of my videos already, because we talk a lot, he's trying to put together a good first Christmas for his girlfriend, since she's never actually celebrated Christmas before. So, yay!
There we go, and then this should be this tree. There we are.
Yay! I do like the sky and the background.
Yes.
It really does flesh out so nicely now. Just for a second, though. Ooh. Ooh. Top down's good for while it's being built, but
I'm making a pole right now. Where's the North Pole sign?
there you go.
And then that goes here. With the little cap. Thank you.
Welcome.
Whoop. And now for the reindeer,
Yes.
which will either go very quickly or
I'm gonna be mean for just a second and jump ahead just a little, just so I can see spot pattern. Okay. So I could do sticker.
Thankfully, you don't need to worry about two different two different sides to work with on the.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, these should have been separate, apparently. Yeah, that's a completely different piece.
Yep. Sorry. Had them too close, and when I move stuff, it.
Mushed together.
Yeah. All the stickers have been taken care of now. Yay! And I understand why Lego does stickers. It's because, hey, you don't technically need them. You can keep them off, which, for example, the large Ecto 1 that I have with lights, my very first video is just a small video of it showing up with the LEDs. That one had the rust stains for as it was sitting for so many years, quote unquote.
For the Afterlife movie.
And to do a more modern or restored version, you leave those off. See, that's a good time where it's going, yeah, the stickers were the right call there. I can't say anything about that. And when you're taking things apart to build something else, sometimes stickers get in the way. That said, if you're keeping things together, stickers fade a lot quicker and come off a lot quicker than the Legos will ever deteriorate. So, yeah.
Pros and cons.
Uh-huh. Yeah, when we find printed pieces, that's why I'm always happiest.
And if I stopped at this stage, it would be a random table.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I put that on way too.
Oh no, you were off
Far.
by one. Not like that was a
Now
very...
it's a table with arms.
Yes.
Horrible jokes.
So I'm not sure about reindeer if spots means it's a younger one, or if that's just normal coloration in general.
That is a tricky question for reindeer. I know
Yeah.
it's the case for the white-tailed deer that we have around here.
Yes. Yeah, no one like being able to go to our local park to see them too.
Yes.
They're the nice deer. It's kind of like you don't mess with us, we don't mess with you. Everyone's happy.
You can look at how cute we are,
Yeah.
they say.
Oh yeah. Just don't get too close. We run off because they're smart. They also know they can't be hunted there, so they. And yes, I've seen many deer who know where bounds for hunting is,
Mm-hmm.
and will go, "Ooh, we can be in this field and be safe."
Yes.
And then I've seen others that are dumb as dirt. However, I will point out this one time me and Kami were up in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
I think
Shenandoah.
I think it's the Shenandoah Mountains.
Yeah,
there,
it's part of the
rather
Blue Ridge.
Oh, okay.
It's a very large mountain range.
It is. I just yeah.
Anyway, they have these laid stone retaining essentially
Yes.
divider walls from the road to where the hill is for the mountain. Well, we're driving slowly because looking around and it wasn't crowded. And there was this young buck. Still had fairly small antlers. You could tell he was young. He was on the other side of the retaining of a stone wall,
Mm-hmm.
trying to race anyone going past.
Yes.
Dude on a bike, he was trying to race along with him, but staying on his side, not in the road.
He was having fun, but he was being smart about it.
Yeah, and that's always one of those, yeah, that was a neat one.
Yes.
I've actually had a lot of neat experiences with deer up in the mountains. In my one story, it's kind of like, yeah, that can't be real.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some stories that are a r/that happened.
Yeah.
But for anyone who
Yeah.
doesn't tend to trust
Yeah.
stories on the internet.
It was back when I was 5, so many years ago.
Yes.
My parents and we went up there at least once a year. It's one of those, growing up, it was daycations. My father, being a truck driver, didn't always have as much time, so when he had the day off on a weekend, we made it a daycation where he's a truck driver. Going 300 miles one way was nothing.
Nothing.
And you can easily do 600 in a day and still do a bunch of things and have a full day, as long as you're starting crack of morning till late at night. But yeah, took up and we were going to do a picnic with the truck, and we're in one of the picnic areas, and being 5 and had just seen Bambi, I literally started calling Bambi on the bed of the truck. And although even in retrospect it's still hard to believe, a young fawn actually came out, followed shortly by Mama. But still, Bambi showed up for me. And it's one of those, yeah, that does sound like a tall tale. It was long before people had cell phone video. That was back when you had actual film for cameras. Long before digital. So there's no record of it, and it's one of those, yeah, it might sound like a tall story. I'm not asking you to believe it. That's just one of my fun memories. And my mother confirmed them, well, since when I was older, so it's not like I just misremembered, because it floored her. And my father.
And I think I'm done with the reindeer. The antlers are...
Yes.
I would not have thought to put those pieces together that way.
Yes. Technically, it's 6 points, because each of those are 2.
So, let's see here. Where do you go? You go here. Ish.
So gather up the spare pieces.
There we go.
Down the side.
Tilt the head back slightly, and there we are. There's our diorama.
Woo!
The 404 name not found.
Yes.
Limited edition.
Oh, that is a very nice set. I do like the diorama.
It has a very nice 3D effect for the
Yes.
background, especially.
It has the proper layering of foreground, midground, background.
Yes.
Yeah, this set is a classic structuring of art theory. Because again, foreground, midground, background, so yay! I know, I'm 5 at heart. I never grew up.
But thank you for joining us today.
And hope you had a Merry Christmas.
Yes, hope you had a Merry Christmas, and hope you have a Happy New Year if we don't see you before, well, let's see. New Year's is a week after Christmas, so if we don't see you by the next week, hopefully you have a good New Year's.
Yes. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.